Okay, hello. I just want to say thank you so much. This time yesterday, I was sat in the same place actually, and I put a little video together. And little did I know that that video was then going to snowball into myself and a wonderful teacher I work with. There's two Nicks, there's Nikki and there's Nick. We'd been talking about putting together, working together, doing bits and pieces. Been talking about it forever actually. And all of a sudden she went, we need to do something, because I'd sent her the picture of the video I'd done from YouTube. And she went, we need to do something we need to do a page. Less than 24 hours later, we have just under 950 people who have accepted invites or have been recommended this site. I can't even begin to tell you, it's so overwhelming. I'm shattered. I'll be honest with you. I'm absolutely shattered, because it's like, oh my gosh. But it just shows there's a real need for us to all come together in as positive way as we possibly can with what's going on around us. Now, I don't want you kind of sitting there going, it's all right for her. It's all right for her. I've got to say, I have my moments, and I do have my moments. I phoned my husband not too long ago, and I go, I've got this going on. And he was like, right, breathe for a little minute. I just got out of my system and I was fine. And I think that's what I want to say is, whatever it is that's going on, if it arises in you and it's there, let it be there and then let it go. What we don't want you to do is let it be there, hold on to it, grip onto it, and by gripping onto it and looking into it, you're making it 3, 4, 5, 6 times as big. So the plan is, with what we're looking to do, is we're going to do some classes. We're going to do some tester classes, and then we're going to do some classes online moving forward, because my classes that I usually do at college and out in the community have been postponed for a while. So we just thought, you know what? Let's do something with this. Also to keep our minds healthy as well, because if not, if we start to sit, and get caught up in the news and the negativity, then our mental health will go down as well. So again, thank you so much if you took the time yesterday to listen. Thank you for liking the page. Thank you for sharing the page. If this is your first time or first time you're hearing it, please get involved and like our page as well. What I wanted to talk to you about today is, I've kind of gone through my books and I thought, what is it that I'm picking up from what people have been saying? And I think there's a lot of thank you for this is brilliant, we needed something positive, but there is a real undercurrent of fear. And what I wanted to talk to you today, when I was looking through my books, this is something that I wrote and we did in class. It was about 12 months ago, so I'll just bring it over. Excuse my writing, but there we go. So you can see that I did this 12 months ago. And this is an exercise I called my bubble. And this is, to be honest with you, I want us to create around us. I want us to be aware of what's going on. I want you to be aware of how you're feeling. But I don't want it to stay in your bubble. So as you can see, the stick figure, which is so not me. Anyway, the stick figure there. You imagine that you've got this bubble around you, and then what you do is you look at what it's okay to have in your bubble. Because if you listen to the news, or you listen to what's on some of the social media, if you read what's in the newspapers, we'll all not be here in 3 months' time, and the army's coming and this is coming, and it's like, whoa. Everyone just needs to just take a moment and breathe. So I suppose the other way of looking at this as well is looking at what is in your control and what isn't. So some of the words that we looked at when we did this exercise is about words that you know are true about yourself, not words that other people have planted on you. When you was in class one time and someone's called you, someone just flippantly called you stupid, or you've heard something when you're growing up, or someone was spiteful, said something to you, what you tend to do is hold on to those things, and then you put that in your bubble of that's who you are. For me, that's not acceptable. For me, to call yourself names is not okay. It's about how you can focus on yourself and only use positive words. Do I sometimes have a wobble? Yes. Oh yeah, I really do. Do I want to improve things and keep learning. Yeah, I do actually, but not to the detriment of I'm not here presently. I don't leave it that, oh, when I get like that, I'll be better. Or when I get like that, I'll feel better. Or I'll start to love myself. I love myself for who I am now. Do I want to change a couple of things? Yeah, probably. Mainly so I can get back in my jeans. That'd be a good one. But I just think, or maybe a bit more organised, or whatever words it is that you want to do. All of those things are okay, but not to the detriment of how you feel about yourself. So on this side over here, you'll see some of the words. I'm okay, it's okay, I am worthy, I love, you're not crazy, you're not alone, it's okay to have those hard days, I'm okay as I am, it's their problem. That's quite a big one actually. I use that a lot. This is to do with them, nothing to do with me. Often people, when they're upset or they're anxious or they're angry, they'll bite. And let's be honest, we've all done it. May have done it. I know we've all done it. What happens then sometimes is we cling on to those words and we take them as truth. We've all said things in a moment that we didn't mean. It was just a way of getting something out. One of the things I'm trying to work on, and I underline the word trying here, because sometimes I get it right and sometimes I don't. If I am worried, I am saying I'm worried, or this feels, I'm a bit fearful right now, or this feels a bit scary, or I'm livid, I'm angry. Because what you're able to do then with a safe person is you just get it out. And sometimes when you get it out, it's not about wanting someone else to fix it for you. It's just about getting it out, and you can just look at it and think, no, do you know what? That's not as bad as what I thought it was. So for me, it's about being really mindful of what it is that you have in your own bubble. Other things that are on there, no one gets to decide what I am but me. I am enough. They are the ones with a problem, not me. There's always two sides to a story. Nobody gets to decide who I am but me. That is so powerful. In fact, it's that powerful, I'm going to say it again. There is always two sides. Nobody gets to decide who I am but me. So you create a bubble around yourself, and then we're going to fill this in with positive words, positive affirmations that you know are true. Don't allow other people's negatives, other people's opinions, because that's what they are. Don't let them enter. So anything that you see on TV or you hear, or just watch it, observe it. If it comes in and kind of hits you, that's all right. Just observe it. What do you need to do to let that go? And I thought what I would ask you to do, feel free to do it, but I mean I just love, as you can see, once I move this out of the way, always surrounded by notebooks, because that's just my world. Grab yourself a notebook, write yourself a little stick man, or a little fat lady as I am, over there, and then put in what words can you say about yourself. It's going to be okay. I often talk to myself. I think it's really important, but I talk to myself in a way that encourages me. There is no way, if I was sat with a really good friend and they said, I'm really worried about this, or, I've read this and that's making me anxious, that you'd turn around and go, that was so bloody stupid. You've said, come on now, talk about it. It's all right. It's going to be okay. And that's how I want us to start talking to ourselves. If we feel it's starting to rise, just imagine there's like a tide coming in the ocean. Just imagine that tide's coming in. Those are the feelings sometimes. Allow it to come in, allow it to wash over you, but make sure you allow it to wash back out again. Just recognise, and the more that you recognise something that's there, the easier this process will become. The main thing I'm going to ask you to remember is thoughts are not the truth. They are thoughts. They are as simple as that. And it's learning. When there's so much, we're bombarded with so much, we start to think it's all real, and it's not. So it's okay to have them. It's okay to recognise them, but we need to let them go afterwards. So I thought, just to finish this one up, I got these incredible cards. Been on to Spiffy again. Again, love that site. Might have been on over the evening and bought some more. Don't tell my husband, don't need to know. So some of these cards, and again, this is about surrounding yourself. This is why the group is going so well, because there are some really good hints and tips on there, some really good ways of understanding why we think the way we think. There's some pretty things on there, there's some funny things on there, and it's about just what are you focusing on right now. So I just thought I would dig out some of these cards just to finish this up. But I love this one. A flower doesn't think of competing with other flowers next to it, it just blooms. Don't be focusing on what other people are and aren't doing, and don't compare yourself, your own flower, to maybe what your flower used to look like, what you used to look like. Let's have a look what else we have in here. Oh, like this one. Rather than play compliment ping pong, accept the compliment as a gift it was intended to be. So yesterday we talked about how good it feels when we're able to help someone else. So by allowing someone else to help us, that's the same thing. And this is what we're talking about with compliments. If somebody stops to pay you a compliment, it means that they've stopped and paused. Criticism just rolls off a tongue, a compliment doesn't. So if somebody pays you a compliment, it means that they've stopped and paused their mind and then said something to you. If it feels uncomfortable, just imagine that, and I do this in class a lot, just imagine I'm handing a pen over to you. If I handed a pen to you, your instinct would be, thank you very much. And then you'd hand it back and I go, thanks for that. And you'd hand it again, thank you very much. That's all it is practice. Just practice saying thank you very much, because that person will then walk off again feeling really good about themselves, that they've done a little bit of good in the world. Thank you for your time again today. If there's anything in particular that you want us to cover, please let us know. We are looking to start doing more classes. Just bear with us for a couple of days while we get together. But in the meantime, I know that Nick's putting some posts on. She put a really good one on today about a gratitude and a well-being task every day, looking at gratitude. So have a look at that. Thank you all of you, and look forward to seeing you soon. Bye.